Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not saying 100% that Romero is RHA, but it could be. When support, and I agree on something. Hell is about to freeze over. Romero not rolling. He's not. That shit crazy. Lulu not James St. Patrick father because Tariq used Eric Starks to get Kanan's ashes. Why did that matter? Oh, DeMarcus. Funny how Kanan and Angela together never had any scenes in OG Power, but both were there when Tommy got locked up. Yeah, bro. Why are you so obsessed with me turning the damn camera on, nigga? Ain't nobody else said that about it. But yeah. So moving along. Matter of fact, I'm gonna touch on this more on this because I'm gonna make a believer out of you motherfuckers today. So I'm telling you, this is something else that I think might be going on in this new season. And man, we basically 1 day away. It ain't 2 days. We 1 day away. Because for me being in the West Coast time, we get that shit at 9 o'clock. So it's coming out tomorrow for us. So but anyways, something else I want to point out. If you pay attention, the two main characters that of Raising Kanan that they hasn't been showing that that's been a part of this show that has a big significant part of the show since season 1 all the way to now that they hasn't been showing in the promos or in the trailer really is Lulu and Famous. The reason why I think they did that is because both of them are going to play two really big significant roles. Like I think their roles is going to highlight something huge this season. So they're limiting how much they show them in these clips and in these trailers because it'll give away something. That's my opinion on it. So I think the reason why they're not showing Lou as much is because Lou is gonna get that son. I'm trying to tell you, like they got a whole lot. I know somebody like honestly, I think it was Fair Play. If I'm not mistaken, when I was looking at one of his videos, I believe he was saying that um they just want to show significant characters, like showing the similarities. The reason why him and Ghost got so much alike, but it ain't just that. They got everything down. Like it's too much that matches. They said his father was a drunk. Check. Owned a nightclub. Check. They both got short tempers. Check. Both got taste in Latino women. Check. And I'm telling y'all, the theme of this particular season is people's past coming back to hunt them. Lou is going to end up having a situation where that child that he didn't know about is going to pop up on him. They kind of gave us a little hint in season 3 when Marvin was talking to him about Juke, and he was saying, I don't know anything about what it was like to be a father. They had him say that for a reason because he's going to be a father the next season. And it's going to be one just like it's going to, and then the crazy part, I think it's going to be like um, D-Mac. D-Mac, matter of fact, in Force, Tommy even said this, that that D-Mac reminded him of Ghost. Think about this. What was D-Mac doing at the beginning of Force? D-Mac knew who his father was, and he was coming around messing up his bar, right? Breaking the glass and stuff, spray painting on it. And then, see, this season of Raising Kanan, I believe Ghost is going to be very similar. He's going to be around, and then eventually, whoever that girl is going to pop up and tell him that that is his son, and he's going to figure that out in some kind of way that, I don't know, the lady, she may get killed. She might just dip and drop his ass off. I'm not exactly sure what the situation is going to be. But that shit is going to happen. Unless they gave us another red herring for Ghost Dad that matches every goddamn thing just like they did with Breeze. That's that nigga daddy. They even, bro, I'm going to tell you something else. They even do the same hand gestures, bro. They both stay reading. The only niggas that drink coffee and read up in the entire show that I can think of. Like, and I'm going to tell you something else. You know how every time Ghost mess up somebody's clothes or he noticed that somebody's clothes is messed up, he'll fix it for them? Lulu do that same shit. Let me read some of these comments. My bad. He said Elijah Thomas got a secret that's gonna come out. That I 100% agree with Uno. I've been saying that for a while now. There's something about Elijah. That's another reason why they're gonna be bringing him up. You know, having Kanan doing a paper on him. He's gonna have a bombshell secret or something that's gonna surface this season. Courtney Kemp, Ghost's father's name is Curtis St. Patrick. Ghost's mom was a nurse. That shit didn't change. Courtney Kemp don't say plenty of shit that don't match Raising Kanan's timeline. So we ain't doing that. I don't heard that one a lot though. If Lulu was Ghost's father, Ghost would have next of kin for Kanan ashes. Not if the records never knew that they were kin. That only applies if you was on record to be related. They probably never. I believe Lulu is going to want to keep that as much of a secret as possible. That's how I believe that shit went down. Think about it. What was Lou trying to do the whole time last season? Separate himself from Rock and Marvin as far as the business stuff. So if he was to have a son, don't you think he would want to keep them away from that family too? He would. Because he's trying to protect them from that life. He don't want to be in it, and he don't want his son in it. But the problem is he's going to be a born gangster just like Tariq was. That would make Kanan, Ghost, and Jukebox first cousin. It doesn't make sense that. Okay, I already don't answer that. I'm not going to address it. You pick and choose. Okay. If Unique ends up being Breeze, I'll give you your props. But I don't know about Lou being. Okay, so look. If Lou turns out to be Ghost's dad and Unique turned out to be Breeze, I need all niggas front and center. And I don't need to hear no kind. I don't give a fuck if my next theory is Courtney Kemp is Ghost's mom. You need to believe whatever the fuck I say. If both of them turn out, I would hear no more mouth from none of y'all niggas. If both of them turn out to be right. And then the craziest part, I predicted both of them over a year ahead of time. Anyways, though, Drunk Lou probably told about something out of guilt, and that's what got him killed, aka Ghost's dad. All right, yay. Lulu is smashing Imani Okogie, the music executive. Okay, he can smash her all he wants, but he smashed another bitch back in the day, and that's the problem. It's gonna be just like a Angela and it's gonna be just like an Angela and Tasha situation. That Imani is gonna be Tasha, and whoever that little hoochie they're gonna show up later on with Ghost gonna be the Angela. and they do that same handshake. Tommy go. Yeah, Uno. That's another thing I said to ugly ass niggas way back over a year ago, and they was swearing up and down to me, bruh, that handshake is common. I was like, I ain't never seen that shit. I mean, I'm not from New York, so I can't. If I have some New Yorkers in this chat, please let me know. And I do have New Yorker friends. Please let me know, is the handshake that Ghost, Lou, and Tommy does common in New York? Because I ain't never seen it. Because one thing I do know is Lou and Marvin and Juke, they do that handshake. So if that's not a common handshake, how the fuck does Tommy and Ghost know it? I didn't say Imani was James St. Patrick's mother. So you misunderstood me. I didn't say that. I said she is going to be like the Tasha. She's going to be the one that Lou is going to currently be with, but another woman from the past is going to surface who is going to be similar to the Angela. That's what I said. And whoever this mysterious woman that shows up, she's going to be the mother of Ghost. Exactly. Support the whole power universe parallels. I've been telling folks, bro. That's how I've been able to predict so much shit and been right on it. Not saying I'm 100% right on everything or even 90%, but I can strongly say at a 70% rate, I've been getting this shit right. And how I've been knowing is, of course, being very knowledgeable of the show and the parallels. That's what's been giving this shit away. Elijah had a baby with Shirley. Hey, Rob, I said the same thing. Because why the hell she so damn fixated on that nigga? I think they do got a baby, and that baby might turn out to be, I don't know. But yeah, I definitely think, you know what I'm saying? I definitely think that's a thing. I think he got a secret baby or some shit. Because if you can remember in season 2, episode 1, I want to say it was Kanan's great auntie or whoever she was. No, the people that he was staying with. Y'all can let me know in the comments. I'm so behind. Well, I ain't that behind. Y'all can let me know in the comments who she was to them. But the one that he went to go live with that was in Virginia, she was starting to spark up a conversation when she was talking to Rock, and she said, yeah, that was before that. She was talking about Rock's dad. And she said before that incident with your dad, and it cut off because Kanan walked in. She was getting ready to say something in regards to him, and I think she was probably talking about that incident when he had another child with another baby. I mean, with another woman. That's what I believe she was getting ready to say. When Rock dies or whatever her fate may be, Lou has no outlets when Marvin dies. Kanan is top dog. Lou gets desperate in business with Unique, and remember, he told Lou, "I like when people owe me favors." Yep, I did think about it. It's crazy. I literally watched that episode probably like 2 days ago, and Lou said, "I don't get down down with bitch ass niggas." Yep. Unique and Lou always had a personal beef. He said, I told you I take this extra shit deep. Right. Phil Russo could get permission from 5 families for Unique to smoke Stefano. That could happen because, like I believe, Neek or Kanan will take out Stefano this season. So we got another one that's on the fence that's saying you tripping, Ghost. Lou ain't Ghost's dad. That's the biggest secret on the show. So you coming in here saying that Lou ain't Ghost's dad, I challenge you to prove what knowledge do you have to prove that he ain't his dad. George Thomas knows that Elijah E. Train Thomas had an affair with Shirley. I believe so. Don't breathe. Don't think Breeze was getting in Ghost's way. Maybe he killed Lou and Kanan, found out later, and had Ghost take him out. It could be that. Didn't Ghost have a half brother? Well, allegedly he had a half brother. They said Courtney Kim kind of, dropped some hints that he might have a half brother, but it wasn't 100% confirmed. What's good, Pepper? So, aunt. So you said that his aunt, it was his aunt. That's what I thought. I thought that was his aunt. So this is my thing. So that was on DEF CON's side. That's what it was. Got it. So now they make, a little bit more sense of how they were aunts and it wasn't part of their sister. I was wondering, was that like a great auntie or what was it? I don't know how they didn't think of that. But yeah, okay. Ghost's only brother is Tommy. Courtney Kim lied about the secret brother shit to keep fans speculating. Okay, Mooski, you and Zion the same person. Got it. Evidence is Juke hated Ghost. She wouldn't have hated her cousin like that. So you missed the part where I talked about that they kept it a secret. I don't think nobody knew that was Lou's blood son. Because keep in mind, D-Mac, just like D-Mac, they kept D-Mac was Tommy's nephew a secret. That's who y'all need to be looking at. In order for you to understand how Lou is Ghost's dad, look at the situation on Force with D-Mac. What happened? D-Mac was going around his father the whole time, but he never knew that was his son until later. Why? Because the mother took him away, and he just never found the father. JP never found him, right? So he was just out there in the neighborhood the whole time, and he never knew that was his son. It's going to be a very similar story with Ghost. Keep in mind, Tommy referenced D-Mac and said that he reminded him of Ghost. They both smart. They both street smart, right? They both good at math. They both good at numbers. And they're both going to have, and then keep in mind, JP down there was a jump. They got a lot of parallels, bro. Now, the only difference is JP, is JP is gay and Lou ain't gay. But yeah, they got a lot of parallels. One of my theories is that Shirley could be Lou's mother and George got paid to take the child. That'd be crazy. Anyways, Lou looks at Joyce with this distant, but keeps giving him what? But Keith, so you're hold on. So you're saying you think Lou knows that Joyce isn't his mom? Because I mean, why would he do that if he didn't know? Okay, he said the Mark said it would be insane if Detective Santana or Daniel Warren is Elijah E. Train Thomas' child. Huh. But what would be the reasoning of that? Like, why would they make? Because unless Ghost is related to them, right? Why would he be working so closely with him like that? And good, exactly, support. You said you thought she hated Ghost because he put Kanan in jail for 10 years. That's why she said to Ghost herself when Kanan and him went to save Tariq. Right. Right. That is true. Because Ghost replied to her when he seen her. He said, I never did a damn thing to you, Jukebox, for you to do this to me and my son. And then she said, this ain't about that. It's about his 10 years. And she was referring to Kanan and money. Keep in mind, they said she's a crazy bitch. And you talking about people that didn't give a damn enough to kill their relatives anyway. So why the hell wouldn't she do that? Also, you don't know how their storyline played out. It could be that she ended up growing to have some kind of hatred towards Lou because of that, or some kind of envy and jealousy because of when he came into the picture. Her and Lou's situation became, distant or whatever. Ghost grew up with his father. Both Tommy and Angela have memories of him as well. They never said he grew up with his father. They never said that. And then on top of that, like I told y'all, them damn stories and lines has been changing. But they never said he grew up with him. Did they meet? Sure. Ghost, Tommy, and Angela met his father. That's been confirmed. But they never said he grew up with it. That's just speculation that fans came up with and assumed. Lou also told Shirley she's my mother on paper. He did say that. He said that's what the paper says. That's exactly what he said. Jude told Kanan, that's your boy. You raised that to be a gangster. You said we met Kate Egan at Famous Tribute show. Okay, so Lou doesn't know. Yeah, that's a good theory. I agree with that. That's a very good theory. All right, so it seems to me that nobody has any evidence to debunk my Louis Ghost father claim. It's just speculations of what y'all think. And until, like my boy Nate Almighty says, until proven wrong, all of my theories is 100% correct. So we're going to go ahead and move on. Like DeMarcus said earlier, Tariq wouldn't have had to fake being called Eric Stark if Lewis goes Pops. And like I said earlier, if it's not in the records, then yes, it would. Because according to the system, they don't have any records that they're related. And like I said, also, they probably could. They if they kept they don't mean that Ghost told Tariq that Kanan is your cousin, because he would be his cousin. In fact, Ghost is trying to keep Tariq away from Kanan. So why the hell would he tell him that they're cousins? Now, maybe Kanan would tell him that, sure. But either way, like I said, they would, even if they knew, let's just say Kanan Ghost told Tariq that, yeah, that's your cousin, your second cousin. Or Kanan told him, yeah, we're cousins. Got it. The record still doesn't have any proof of that. Unless they went and did blood testing or some shit like that to put it in the records. They don't have any proof of that. So no knowledge of that. That's hearsay, she say. So right now, for instance, me and you support can say that we cousins. And we can go and let's say I pass away. You try to go and get my ashes because I ain't got no known family. If you ain't got no kind of proof that you're my actual cousin, they're not turning that shit over to you, even though you actually are my blood cousin. That's how that shit works. Is Ghost mother last name St. Patrick? Because if not, she could be Ghost Thomas Lou last name. Hmm? Well, it first off, it was never confirmed what Ghost um, mother's last name was, nor his father. That has never been named. I kept asking about the Lewis angle, why she called him that 2 or 3. You know what, Rob?